A major announcement: new shirts on sale. SB 357. They come in black and white, and in different shapes and sizes. And we have the shirts with the logo up there, as you can see with the silhouette and the black shirt. And you can get them at the Instagram pages right here. Follow the Instagram page, and don't forget like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kim Sight, another segment of My Mondays. Today's segment of My Mondays, what I just want to talk about is y'all. So like just continuing just black topics and stuff like that I'm gonna just talk about my money. I just want to talk about this one topic, and this is conversation I just been having with people, and then also this what I've been reading in the books. And this on this segment of my money, I just want to talk about it's just that because like I was talking over with my therapist, and like one of the things that he said, and like this topic is going very hand in hand, it's very deep, but he was just like, man, I find it ironic that like your culture as black people, like sometimes y'all don't have a tendency for like looking out for one another, and y'all have a tendency for looking and not helping one another out. And just continuing this that, man, I could just remember like last weekend I was having a conversation with my mentor, Charlie Holloway, and we are just talking about like branches and stuff like that. We were talking about like, man, he was like, I feel more comfortable when I got more people just to branch out onto that I helped out instead of like people that I cut off. And he was just like, it just amazes me. And he said the same thing. It just amazes me how so many people like they only care about themselves, particularly in our culture, and we only seek like our own personal growth instead of just like trying to grow in our community. And I think like that's the thing that hits me a lot, because like I was seeing it a lot recently, like with the stuff I've been reading and the stuff that like I've been hearing. And like I even said a post where I just pretty much said it's not about it's more about the branches, y'all. It's more about the people that expand and grow off of you. But it seems like in our own community, sometimes, like particularly in African American community, that we seem to like take pride in cutting one another off. And I don't think that should be the case. I think the case should be that like we should be able to allow one another to grow, and they don't have to be competitive, because as long as that one is winning and then the next one is winning, the next one when we all gonna win. And like Charlie and I was talking about, it's like when I see my brother winning or I see my sister winning, that just give me joy to know that I could win too. And I don't think like sometimes like we actually being able to understand that as a culture is like, yo, seeing one win gives us the opportunity to allow the next one to win, because we showing that one we showing that one the next way how to do it. And like I said, you even see it in the work field, where it's just like, I hate to say it, sometimes in our own culture, like one black person could be upset with another black person just because they're growing and expanding. Instead of like trying to latch on to that person, like they tendency have a hatred for them. And I'm like, why do you have a hatred for someone that's expanding themselves? Like we need to like be able to latch on to that and keep on encouraging that, because your blessing is coming too, as long as you just being able to encourage that person that's to grow, because you can grow with them, and you could be able to seek more opportunities, because if you know if one door opens, another door opens for someone else. And I think like that's the biggest thing about it. And if you latch onto that person and you get them good energy, they might be able to look out for you too as well. And like I even seen it on Speak Easy, like where they just talk about how black coaches, like particularly black coaches in position of power, like they have a tendency for firing their own kind. And it's just like, what are we doing, man? Like, why are we having a short leash for our own kind? Like, we need to start having a short leash for our own kind and being able to be understanding, because we know like the next opportunity might not come upon us as quickly as other racial counterparts. And we need to try to seek ways how to help one another out in those situations, because we know how hard it is, because we knew how hard it was for us to get to that situation and that destination. And it's just alarming to me that things are like that for us, and like we don't have a tendency for one to build one another up sometimes. And I know like this video is kind of controversial, but I think it states the points itself. Like, yo, like we gotta be as individuals and as a culture and as a race, as being able to lift one another up, because the other cultures are not going to do it for us. And as long as we continuously like put one another down, we are not going to grow the way that we want to grow, because the system is made for us to eliminate ourselves instead of grow ourselves. So we got to be the ones to being able to lift one another up and be able to build our own systems and put systems in place for us just to grow as a community and as a whole and as a race. And so with all that is being said, y'all, this is Kim Sight doing another segment of My Mondays.